Hi, Frank Delgado, Henderson's Real Estate. We spoke on the phone about your interest in a vacation package.
Oh gosh, sorry. Gary Nelson. Come on in.
Wow, you have a beautiful home, Mr. Nelson. Hey, can I call you Gary?
Yeah, please.
Fantastic. You know, I always think it's best to do away with the formalities, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, sure thing.
So, how long have you lived in this part of town, Gary?
Actually, since I was a kid.
Really? That long?
This was my parents' house, the house we all grew up in. We got to high school, parents moved out, and then when the wife and I were looking for a place, this came up on the market, and we said, that's it.
Wow.
It's perfect.
That's amazing. Well, it sure is a beautiful place.
Thank you. We love it.
Wow! Oh, look at this. Gary, believe me when I say this, because I don't say it often, but this might just be one of the most beautiful paintings I've ever seen. I mean, look at that brushwork.
Huh. Hey, you said you were here about the real estate?
Ah, yes, of course, the real estate. Gary, you, my friend, a very business-minded person. I like that. It's a good quality to have.
Thank you.
So tell me, Gary, which vacation package interests you the most?
Wow. To be honest, I'm not totally sure. I was sort of hoping today we could look at options and maybe just talk over pricing.
Well, can I ask you, what made you want to look into a vacation getaway in the first place?
Well, I've always wanted to take my wife on a vacation somewhere beautiful. We didn't really get to do a honeymoon. Anytime I manage to save up the money, just something comes up.
Yeah, Gary, that's truly heartwarming. Well, if it's beautiful you're looking for, look no further. Paradise Gardens by the beach. Comprises some of the most beautiful properties that we have available. Miles of pristine beaches. Weather, oh, couldn't be more perfect if it tried. All yours, 4 weeks out of the year.
It looks amazing, but I mean, how much does it cost?
Well, we can get you into Paradise Gardens for less than $15 a day. Now, I know you can afford that, Gary, but I'm going to tell you what. Because you're my friend, I'm going to knock off the $1,000 buy-in fee. You know, it's just one of those dumb fees. Everyone's got to pay it. But I can bypass that for you because I've got seniority over the other salesman.
You do that for me?
Of course I do that for you. You're my friend, right? Do you know what I do for my friends?
What?
I take care of them. Now, Gary, I wouldn't be doing this for you if you weren't my friend.
Thank you.
Hey, don't mention it. So, are you ready to own a piece of Paradise Gardens by the beach? With all of the beautiful scenery and fantastic weather?
I love it. I just think I need to talk to my wife before I spend this kind of money.
Okay, listen, Gary. I probably shouldn't say this, but because you're my friend, and frankly, because I want you to have a nice vacation spot for you and your wife, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Now, as you know, Paradise Gardens by the beach, one of the most beautiful properties that we offer. Now, if you come to me last week and said you wanted a property here, I would have said, no, sorry, it's impossible. It's full of wealthy CEOs, high-end business investors, French aristocrats and the like. I would have said that there's no room for anybody to purchase anything. However, a real estate mogul recently moved to Paris, put his property back on the market. Now, as you know, these properties, they sell like hotcakes. But because you're my friend, I'm alerting you to this offer early. If we get your name on this before business hours are over at 5 o'clock, I can get it to my boss and ensure that it's yours.
Look, if it were up to me, I'd sign this thing in a heartbeat. Okay, my wife gets home in an hour. I wouldn't feel comfortable spending this kind of money without consulting with her first. But I mean, if you want to wait, I can give her a call. And
Gary, What's the happiest you've ever seen your wife?
What?
What's the happiest you've ever seen your wife?
Probably the day I proposed to her.
Oh, if you thought she was happy then, Gary, buddy, I'm telling you. She will be 10, no, 100 times happier when you surprise her with a high-class vacation package, especially one for this good of a price. I mean, Gary, I know that you did not call your wife a few hours before you proposed to her to ask her if it was okay to propose to her, did you? No. No, she loved it because it was a surprise. Gary, I want you to close your eyes. Go on, close them. Now, I want you to imagine yourself on a beach. Sun is bright. There isn't a cloud in the sky. You hear waves crashing on the shore, and off in the distance, you see the large and magnificent Paradise Gardens building. Now, just when you think that this day can't get any better, you see her, your wife, standing on the beach, skin radiant in the sunlight, looking happier than the day you proposed to her. Now, I want you to picture yourself in an hour. Your wife has just gotten back. And you tell her that not only were you offered an exclusive deal on a vacation home in one of the most beautiful places on earth, and that it was discounted, but that you turned it down. I want you to picture yourself explaining to her you wanted to wait for her to come home and that you missed out on the deal of a lifetime. Now I want you to picture the French aristocrat who will be enjoying your beaches, your ocean, and your luxury condominium. Is that what you want?
No.
Gary, open your eyes. Remember, you're doing it for her.
What's this?
A contract.
A contract for what?
I just sold a very expensive and very non-refundable timeshare to one Paradise Gardens by the beach.
Paradise Gardens?
Yep. Paid in full.
Oh man, you're good. Real good.
Thanks.
Well, Frank, that puts you at top of sales for the month. The bonus is yours.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't know how you did it, but you did it.
Yeah. It's all in finding the right customer.
All right, get out of here.
Smile.